There are a lot of restoration videos online, including some of my own. But you don't always need to restore a piece of furniture to look like the day it was brand new. Sometimes you just want it to look better. Here's a perfect example. A friend of mine gave me this table. It's pretty beat up, but you know how long it would take to restore something like this? So today on Alley Picked, instead of doing a restoration, I'm gonna give you a bunch of tips on how to make furniture look a whole lot better. My first thought was to sand the top and fill the gaps with a wood filler, but this top was so beat up that the large amount of wood filler would end up breaking apart and falling out. I started by chipping away at the top layer, but then decided to go for broke and remove the whole top layer, which was almost 1/8 of an inch thick. With some sections too stubborn to scrape off, I took a belt sander with 80 grit sandpaper. This got me down to the bare wood, which appears to be poplar. It's a cheaper wood similar to pine. I'm sanding a flat spot under the table here so I can mount a shelf. This is a piece of scrap left over from last week's step stool project. The carved designs on this table are really impressive. I could paint right on top of it as they are, but long term, the best way to prepare the wood for painting is to rough it up, to give the paint a good surface to bond to. Sandpaper would just take way too long. This stiff wire brush is perfect for the job. In about 30 minutes, I managed to scrape off the entire outer finish. A little coarse sandpaper is optional for some spots. The final step before painting is to wipe off the entire surface using a damp cloth. For the finish, I'm using a solid color wood stain by Behr. 2 coats. I have a little bit left over from when I did my front porch. A smaller brush for the intricate details. Since the top is going to get most of the beating, I used 3 coats with the light sanding in between. To finish it off, I decided to paint an accent on one side. Sprayed it with a little clear acrylic to protect it. Well, here's my bad restoration, which I think is good enough, which sometimes it's exactly what you need. My friend wants to put this on her outdoor balcony for plants, so this will be perfect. I appreciate you watching Alley Picked, where sometimes I take something junky and make it a little less junky. Until next time, I'll meet you in the alley.